Hello everyone, and welcome to the Barney and Clifford show. And as you can see, the human has been getting some Undertale plushies recently, as you can obviously see. Human's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Undertale plushies so far. You want to know how many Undertale plushies there are in total that will be coming out of this? 20. Or was it 18? Somewhere near 20. Yeah, that would have been, or 17, because there was 2 papyruses and another me. And there was one me and 2 papyruses in that. But either way, there's still more of us to come. Really, Sans? Why did you have to laugh like that again? Anyways, this fat ass needs to die right now. Wait, no. So, on to you guys' conversation. I know the human's gonna use me again, so I'm waking up. Wait, how many of you guys in total were there? That thing had 20, but there was 1 me and 2 papyruses. So that makes it 17. So this would be 5 of 17. Because 17 of them were new guys. 17 were different, were not me and papyrus. Well, there was 1 me in there, and there was 2 papyruses in that. Yes. So that makes it 17 in total. But either way, there's more of us coming. God damn it, papyrus. Not papyrus. God damn it, Sans. So, how was you new guys' time here so far? Interesting. But it's going to be more interesting when all the rest of us arrive. Since, as he said, the 5 of us new guys here are just the beginning. There's a few more coming. Some of them are skeletons also, like Sans Papyrus. Duh. Yeah, we know. Yes. But yes. Anyways. So, what are we going to do this episode? I think this episode is just mainly us talking to you new guys and questioning you. Because there's obviously going to be more. But, yeah. So these 2 came yesterday. That's how the human was. You'll already know 2 of them. 2 of the new guys, because they came from the human used them, because they debuted in the Time Dynasty 2. Which, yeah, if you haven't already seen it, you probably should, but you have to see the first one first. And yet there's quite a bit of things you'd have to see. You'd have to see pretty much a lot of stuff before even watching Time Dynasty 2, where these two characters debuted in, who we call as Dr. Norma, and Niles. And for the other 3 that came today. So these 2 came yesterday. And these 3 came today. Yes. So, what are you guys' purpose? I'm pretty much the main doctor person here. I pretty much replaced Green Dino. I'm pretty much the replacement of Green Dino Puppet. Since Green Dino Puppet's got a hole in him and the human really hates holes. Not like the movie or book holes, you know. Whenever there's a hole in something, like a hole in a puppet or a hole in a plushie, yeah, the human really hates those holes. So, the human pretty much retired Green Dino Puppet. Sorry for anyone who actually liked Green Dino Puppet since he was on this show for years. But you might come back eventually when the human gets another Green Dino Puppet because the human really does not want to use one with a hole. So yeah. The future of Green Dino Puppet's kind of uncertain for a while. How'd you know that? I don't. I'm breaking the fourth wall. Either that or somebody already told me. Ah. You're kind of like a dinosaur. I know. I kind of do look like a dinosaur. But whatever dinosaur that'd be, it's not a real dinosaur. It'd really be a dinosaur made up for Undertale. Because if you already know, the 5 of us who came and the ones of us who's going to be coming for a while, we're all Undertale characters. And yes, the human is planning on story on all of us. Even though the ones that the human has the most story planned for is the skeletons, which, no, you guys have not seen the skeletons yet. And yes, I have a woman's voice because I'm a woman. And yes, you'll be seeing me probably quite a bit because I'm the main doctor character of the show now. Yes, I even technically replaced Littlefoot as the therapist. Because Giga Littlefoot just wasn't really going to cut out. Giga Littlefoot never really was cut out to be a therapist. Anyways, I'll let the rest of you talk now before I say way too much. So, Niles. What? What? So, what is your purpose, particularly? I make comics. That's my purpose. I'm kind of like Axel from SMG4 in a few ways, except I'm a sheep, and I don't have a giant, and you already know the rest of the differences, so I'm not going to list them all. But yeah, I make comics. That's my purpose. And some people call me a simp. Ah. What about them three's purpose? Yeah, the human doesn't have much plan for these 3 yet. Or even me, except that I am a comic artist. Other than I make comics. Let me guess, you make comics because you were abused by your parents and locked in their basement 24/7 and you're never allowed out. No. That definitely did not happen. Or it might did. The human doesn't know for sure yet. But the human is planning on my story, though. But my story is nothing interesting like most of you guys is because, well... Wait, how are you able to break the 4th wall? I don't even know. It's just something that just happens. It just happened so much, I kind of got used to it, so I just break the 4th wall now. So which one out of all of you who aren't skeletons like Sans and Papyrus will have the most story? The plant. The flower. The flower. Because he has something to do with a certain someone that's been kind of hyped around here for a while now. Oh yeah, Tyler. Yeah, he should be coming this Christmas. Or the human's birthday this year. But either way, he's supposed to be coming this year. Should be. No guarantees. And no promises. Yeah, definitely not promises, especially since the human's bad at promises. And yes, I'm breaking the fourth wall to say that because I don't even know my own human that well. Well, the rest of us do. Well, that's been around here for a while. I thought the human was going to make a story. I thought this episode was going to be a story episode. Nah, the human already made a giant chunk of story with making the Time Dynasty 2, so yeah, this is obviously not going to be a story episode. But there will be a story episode eventually, probably later on. You know, when the rest of you guys are here. But we are going to film each time after you guys come. Yeah, we didn't even expect these three to come after us. Because if these three came the same time as us, they would have appeared in the Time Dynasty 2. They just didn't because, well, they weren't here when the Time Dynasty was being filmed, and they came today. And I can actually say today instead of yesterday because it's really early in the morning. Wait, how do you know that even more? Breaking the fourth wall, dumbass. Ah. So what's them three's names? I don't know. They're probably going to get the same treatment as us two, because our names in the games are really weird, and it's really forgettable for our for the human. So the human's giving us our own names. So as far as we can set, well, at least with the human plans for now, this one with this face is Shasha. The one with this face is Tori. And this one is... And this one, Jamie. Oh yeah, that one would be Jamie. The goat would be Jamie. Yeah. Even though it's not in the games, because our names in the games are really forgettable. Yeah, that's why the human is giving us our own names for the purposes of the show. And it would have happened anyways because, you know, the human's still planning on the animated stuff, and the animated stuff would all have to be redesigned. Well, Clifford, before we spend literally forever talking to these people, time for the outro, because we can't just sit here talking to them forever. Yeah, agreed. Sasha, Tori, and Jamie. Had to say the names one last time before the episode ended. Sasha, Tori, and Jamie. Which one of you guys will be used the most? Of you new guys who came literally today. Probably Jamie. Yeah. Since Jamie kind of fits with him, with Niles. The comic guy. Anyways, everyone, be sure to like, subscribe. Well, we hope you all liked this episode, even though it's complete random. But be sure to like. But we wanted to show you the new guys that came today, because yeah. But be sure to like, subscribe, do all that, and yes, Bye.